Welcome to another Combustion Chamber Live. We are here at Ace Cafe in downtown Orlando, and we have some epic rides here today because it is truck night. We got some lower trucks, we got some jacked up trucks, but man, they are all awesome. So let's get after it. And let's get started with the classics. A classic, modified, clean, beautiful Ford truck. Now I'm going to tell you, I was raised on trucks a little bit, mostly muscle cars, so some of y'all are going to know a bit more about these vehicles than I will. I'm going to tell you, look at that. A little lower than stock, but an even clean blue paint job around the board. Clean, tasteful 5-spoke wheels. Pretty wild. Gorgeous truck. And right next to it is a slam to the ground Chevy. Now this is on bags. I'm going for a closer look because back here, if you look down here in the back, you can see that the bed has been cut into. And if you don't know, because some of our viewers are younger, they're just getting into cars and trucks, so I'm going to explain this for some of our other viewers. Those bladders right there, I know that sounds dirty, but it's a bladder and it fills with air. Now right now it's fully decompressed. So you've got air compressors that pressurize those bags, lifting the suspension up, allowing the truck to get up off the ground so that they can drive it pretty much like a normal vehicle. So you can see right now it sits so low that you'd be running into everything, right? You'd be bottoming out left and right. Check out that custom license plate holder. But that's what makes this truck so special is it's just a fun ride, and you can raise it and lower it at will. Now let's come over here. We got a couple of wild Nissan pickup trucks. Now I've always been a fan of these since I was a kid. I just like their design. They always had a good reputation for being reliable, at least to the best of my knowledge. So this guy's got the bed that lifts up off the frame like that with a hydraulic system. It's pretty wild. And if you look down here, he's got additional batteries for that. So anytime you do some of these crazy modifications, especially when you're lifting whole parts of a vehicle off, you have to have airbags, hydraulic system, additional power. Whatever you're aiming to do, it requires more. You want to go faster, more power. We all know that part. And check this out coming through right now. Look at that big jacked up, lit up Chevy pickup. That's pretty wild. I'm gonna take a wild guess. A couple coins went into this. Just a couple. That's pretty wild. I want to come out here tonight and show you some of these trucks because we've had trucks on the show, but just, I don't know, in my opinion, maybe not enough. So I wanted to share this with you all tonight and turn it into a Combustion Chamber Live. Oh, he's coming back. There we go. We'll go back and check that out in greater detail when he gets parked. Here we got two skyscraping Fords and even more a skyscraping Dodge. Now what I like about these is they put a lot of detail into getting them off the ground, but the suspension is powder coated. There are other elements that are painted, and they've got lights in here so that you can definitely see the work and craftsmanship that's gone into making these awesome.
It's always a good time here at Ace Cafe.
This is a Ford F-350 Super Duty. It's a Power Stroke. And then right here we have Overkill, what it says in the grill. It is a jacked up Dodge with a Cummins turbo diesel.
The Outlaw Garage guys and horsepower.
And check this out. Once again, it's lit. Plan B fab. And let's get low, guys. I know getting low with the jacked up truck, but you've got your drive shaft that is chrome or don't know if it's actual chrome, but polished steel. Yeah. So let's get down here. And I mean, right, you got your custom bumper. Apparently it's a Laramie package and a 4x4. Of course, you look under the thing, you know it's a 4x4, but it has badged as a 4x4. Got that giant exhaust tip. I don't know if these guys roll coal or not, but so if trucks aren't your thing, that's okay, but you got to respect the fabrication and the work that goes into the painting, the powder coating, the custom machining of these parts. Got a jacked up Ford F-150. And we come over here, and we got the coolest Ford Raptor I've ever seen, driven by that youngin' there. So you got a rat rod here. This is more of a rat rod, given all the rust and all of that. Really neat. And right here for what would be a bumper, check that out.
Look at the sun visor. It's
Oh.
saw blade.
Oh yeah, the saw blade sun visor. Look at that.
Little lights on it.
So if you,
Imagination on that.
oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And right next to it, we got a clean classic Ford pickup truck that's been modified with a clamshell hood, underglow, beautiful even silver paint job. Really an outstanding and gorgeous, gorgeous truck. This thing's wicked. It's got Cobra badging on the side. I mean, it is Ford powered. Pretty wild stuff here tonight.
Do you mind taking
Hey man, we got you got some mid-sized boys here too, right? So you got your Dakota. And we got jacked up Chevys, left, right, and center here today. 250 heavy duty. And he doesn't have his lights on, but you can see he's got lights on the bottom of the grill here. He's got lights inside the grill. He's got a GMC here, Banks powered. And guys, one of the craziest Ford Rangers I've ever seen, right here. It's a turboed motor. Get a little dark out, but it's a 2.3 liter, and it's got a turbo and a lot of custom fabrication. And this classic Chevy right here, it's bagged. Beautiful, beautiful truck. I actually really like these a lot. And what we've talked about on that Chevy back there, with it being bagged, so is this. You rewind the video, you can hear the
future truckers here.
of
Gave them both a little
the
monster
ladder
truck.
being, the air pressure
That's
being
what I
let out
like to
of
see.
it.
Get the younger generation involved in these car and truck shows.
Check this out. Talked to the owner of this earlier, really nice gentleman. This is a turboed engine, big old truck, and look at all that blue underglow with the green accents on the engine and on the suspension. Let's get up under this hood. Oh, there's your turbo.
Multiple cars.
Pretty
well
wicked.
over 1,000
Almost has a black light, neon kind of effect going for it.
Tomorrow night, right here, Ace Cafe for a big benefit
Wow, look at
cruise.
that. Gateway Classic Cars are out here this evening. Another custom, I believe this is a Dakota as well. A jacked up, big old chrome wheels, Ram 1500. Before we keep going down there, because we're going to check out those trucks, I want you to check out Slow Hope. I've been photographing this for, I don't know, about a few months. I can't remember when I first saw it, but I'm going to tell you something. This is cool. And for you guys who love movies, if you love Death Proof with Kurt Russell, check this out.
Yeah, check it out.
Hood
Casey
ornament that he
Porter
has is on
of
the
Combustion Chamber. Hope I'm not ruining your video.
No, not at all, Don.
Check him out on YouTube, all the social media, Facebook, Instagram. Combustion Chamber in the house doing his thing. He does some great videos, let me tell you. World-class production. Mr. Casey Porter, talk to him. Combustion Chamber.
Hey, I want to thank Don for that shout out here. He is the DJ. He puts on a lot of these events at various different businesses, and Don's a hell of a good dude. Cruising Orlando is a great organization, as well as Florida car shows. So look them up as well. But these are good people here. So you got your Ford boys, you got your Super Duties, more Chevys. So yeah, Ford and Chevys are going to be the big thing out here, but every now and then you got your kind of crazier, your crazier Toyotas, your Nissans. Get you a wide of that right there. Ooh, that was somebody's space system and a train. Another Toyota Tacoma right here. There you go. Pretty wild with the fender flares, and it's raked back like that. It's pretty neat. Okay, so check this out, guys. I gotta show you this truck. That's an older S10, probably from the 80s, at best early 90s, and I love the boxy style. Now, if you got a GMC Sonoma or an S15, depending on what year, if I have that correct in my head, they're pretty much the same truck, and my dad had one, extended cab. Not a 4x4 like this one. If you saw, it sits higher because it had the 4x4 package, but I know it's a kind of a dark image. I had to go in and smell the truck. I'm going to tell you why. Every interior has its own smell. And I know this doesn't make me sound like a crazy man, but when I smell certain interiors, I think about vehicles I've been in the past. You know, you remember hot muscle car vinyl in the summertime, right? You remember that smell of if you've gotten to ride in some kind of crazy luxury car, you know? So I just had to go there because that was, you know, my dad had the stick shift pickup truck from those days. So, a orange Colorado Z71. They've now put the Z71 package on the mid-sizes.
Do not play your truck stereo here. You might be asked to leave.
So, pretty wild. Hey man, how you doing? Silver GMC. Now here's what I love about these Sierras. For the last probably 15 years, if they're in silver, I like them. And that guy showing off his subsystem there. That's something we used to do in high school. So, but no, it's beautiful silver. I like it. Here's another GMC with the underglow, like other vehicles. And if you're watching this from another state and you're like, man, can I do that? Check your state laws, because here in Florida, you can pretty much get away with murder. That's why I like it here. Even though I will always be a Texan. Big chrome grille on this Ford F-150. We got another Toyota pulling in here. Looks like he's going to back in. He's got a combination of blue, green underglow there. Pretty wild. Yeah, I like to pride myself on driving everything, but the bigger the ride gets, the more nervous I get. Or if it's somebody else's. So we'll let this gentleman back up here. While this gentleman backs up, we'll check out the silver Chevy next to him. Looks pretty stock. It's a Z71, but there's nothing wrong with that. These things are built to last. Got your Dodge Ram. Got your Toyota with the color shifting LED underglow. Got the American flag with the pink stripe. I know what it means when it's blue. It's for police officers. I don't know what pink is. If you do know, leave it down in the comment section. Got a Toyota V8. More underglow. And we got a lot of great stuff. Oh, I guess he's pulling in. He's stopping right there. So we talked about the movie Death Proof earlier tonight, and we've got this Bronco here with the Death Proof logo painted on it from that famous film, and some Pabst Blue Ribbon. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So I like when people put those kind of movie references on their vehicles. You know, if you want to check something out, it's really cool. We had a Jurassic Park Jeep on our show. It's one of those professionally shot episodes where we have the full crew out there and all that. So we've got a Harley Davidson edition Ford. I've got a good friend, practically a brother. His name is Joey. He's always driven these since I've ever known him. He'll trade one out for another. They're pretty wild. I may have rode on the roof of one of them one time when I was younger and not so bright. Don't do that. It's really dumb. Don't be like me. Is that a carbureted motor? It's a 454. I'm going to try to get close to get you to see that there. I know it's pretty dark out here. Got another custom Ford. Once again, the underglow is real popular now, man, because with the advancements of being able to color any part you want to show that off. So here is a big old truck. This same body style in the GMC brand my dad also drove in the 80s as his go-to vehicle when he was a mobile auto mechanic. Another Toyota. Toyotas are popular, man. I'm not gonna lie. They make a good product. Power stroke diesel dually Ford. Enjoy more beef. Unless you're a soy boy. Come around here. Look at that. Oh. More and more trucks coming in, y'all. And see, that's what's a little different about this show. Usually for the exotic car shows, the muscle car shows, other hot rods, you get here early because everybody gets here early. With this show being on a Friday afternoon, people, you know, getting off of work and all that. Because these are all working, like me, like you, working for a living. I won't tell you what I had to see today on the job, but it was nasty. It was medical stuff. We'll just leave it at that. Check that out. We got a lowered Nissan here with some custom wheel action. It's a whole family thing. How you doing? Hey. So, you know, that's the good thing though. If your family's into it, you get the kids into it, you keep those traditions going.
Start early.
Yeah, that's right. It's more expensive and better than drugs.
Build together, stay together.
Yep. So he's got these custom wheels here that are pretty slick. And like I said earlier in the video, you know, I like these Nissans because they're great trucks, they're reliable. So I told y'all that before we shuffle off, we're going to there's the Nissan again. So we're gonna go back to this truck now that this gentleman is parked. And you get under here. You've got nice bright underglow to show you what's going on. You can check out the suspension. Check under the engine. Hey, you know what? If you ever have any questions about an oil leak, a transmission fluid leak, with one of these, man, it'd be easy to fix. Well, I shouldn't be so quick to say it, but at least you don't have a hard time changing your own oil, right? We'll come around here. Everything's lit. Everything's done to the nines. I wonder, do they have the step right here? This portion will come out and help you step out of the truck as opposed to falling out of it. Get down this way, but pretty wild. That is some wild stuff right there. I love the gold brake calipers set against that sort of matte red. and the white. Let's say a couple coins went into this baby. Got the big exhaust tip. The polished drive shaft there. Very, very neat stuff. Hey everybody, I want to thank you all for tuning in on this Combustion Chamber Live with these awesome trucks. I want to thank you all because without you, we don't have a show. So if you like what you saw and you're new here, hit that subscribe button and that bell icon, hit that thumbs up, share it with your friends. If you want to see professional photos from this awesome car show, well, we should say truck show, right? Hit us up on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter because that's where they're going to show up at. And if you want to help us out financially, because Lord knows we need it, check us out on Patreon. And once again, without you guys, we don't have a show. So sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing. And y'all have a good one.